Hey everybody, it's time for another one of Powerpuff 97's My Little Pony episode reviews. Now today I'm going to be reviewing the second part of the Grand Galloping Galla Trilogy, Suited for Success. Now before I begin this review, I decided that I'm going to do episode reviews on a weekly basis, and I'll do them on the weekends, unless something comes up or something. Also, I have a long list of episodes set up to review as of right now, so if you have a request for me, feel free to post it in the comments box or PM me, but don't expect it too soon. So with that aside, let's begin the review. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Season 1, Episode 14, Suited for Success. So this episode starts off with Rarity busy working on some sewing. She's sewing her dress for the Grand Galloping Galla. Twilight Sparkle and Applejack come in, and Twilight tells Rarity to fix a button on a dress of hers. This is the dress that Twilight is planning on wearing to the gala. Also, Applejack says that she just plans on wearing her work clothes to the gala. However, Rarity says their outfits will not do. She insists that they must wear formal attire, and volunteers to make new gowns for them. Neither of them want Rarity to go through too much trouble, but Rarity will not take no for an answer. Just then, Rainbow Dash crashes in, and seeing her covered in all the fabric material gives Rarity the idea to make new dresses for all the main six. And so she does. And this leads into The Art of a Dress, which is one of my favorite songs of the series, and possibly my favorite from Season 1. The lyrics to the song are not too special. They're just, I'm making dresses for my friends. But what really makes it catchy is the melody. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, I think this episode is the first one where we're introduced to Rarity's cat, Opal. A lot of you are probably going to ask what I think of her, and to be honest, I'm not really interested in any of the pony's pets, except for maybe Gummy since he doesn't appear much. So anyway, Rarity was proud of her work, but when she showed the dresses to the other main ponies, they didn't seem too happy about them. Rarity insists that she'll redo them and let the other ponies give their criticisms and tell her what they want in their dresses. This leads into a reprise of The Art of a Dress. Yeah. And during the song, Rarity is stressed out and she's not as happy about her work this time. That's probably how fan artists feel when they take requests from people, as opposed to doing their own fan art. Oh, and for all you who are wondering where the 20% cooler fad came from, it was this episode. Anyway, the ponies are pleased with their new dresses, and then Spike comes in and says that a fashion expert named Hoity Toity is coming to see Rarity's dresses. This gives Rarity a heart attack, and you'll find out why when I get to this part. That night the ponies start up their fashion show, and this is where we get to see the Dark Horse character known as DJ Pond 3 or Vinyl Scratch or whatever her name is. The ponies minus Rarity come out wearing their ugly dresses, and Hoity Toity, of course, is disgusted by them. After that melodrama, Rarity spent days locked away in her room and never wanted to show her face again because she was so humiliated. I admit it was funny when Rarity started questioning what ponies wallow in. It's almost like the writers of this show are making fun of themselves, you know, with all the pony versions of certain words and phrases. So, Twilight comes up with a plan to get Rarity out of her room so they can apologize to her and cheer her up. I don't know what happens, but Opal somehow gets outside and caught in a tree. I assume Rainbow Dash snuck in and catnapped her. Anyway, Rarity comes out only to discover that the other ponies have finished the dress that Rarity was working on for herself. Apparently, Rarity knows how to sew. Rarity. Apparently, Fluttershy knows how to sew. Cue continuity, mindfuck. But I digress. The ponies asked Rarity if she liked it, and she responded, "No, I don't like it." "I love it!" Of course, I wasn't surprised she said that. Even the first time I saw this episode, I knew that's what she was going to say. That's one of the oldest cliches out there. We all saw it coming. But anyway, Rarity is still upset because her reputation is still ruined. But then Hoity Toity comes by to see the original dresses that Rarity made, and he loved them. I also love the little video promos of the ponies and their dresses. They looked like character profile intros that you'd see in a video game like Mega Man or something, and I thought that was awesome. So, needless to say, the moral of this episode is you shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. And, final verdict, this was another excellent episode, and it's another one of my favorites of the series, mainly because of the awesome song it had. It's kind of strange to think that the entire Grand Galloping Galla Trilogy consisted of all spectacular episodes. Speaking of which, the episode I'm reviewing next week is the third and final installment to this story arc trilogy, The Best Night Ever. So, until next time, Power Pup 97 away!